In our top story tonight, the SABC's Interim Board is gunning for at least 2 former group executives in a bid to have them repay an irregular bonus and unwarranted costs, respectively.
The board wants former Chief Operations Officer Hlaudi Motsoeneng and former Chief Financial Officer James Aguma to repay millions of rand or face legal action. The Interim Board briefed Parliament's Communications Committee earlier.
A 5-member board hailed for its selflessness. This as it continues to turn around the public broadcaster without taking board fees for now. On top of its agenda, financial stability by cancelling contracts awarded irregularly and holding those responsible to account.
The Interim Board is seeking legal opinion on the liability of board members, officials, group executives and employees who participated in meetings where decisions were taken that are contrary to the policies of the corporation.
An 11 million rand bonus paid to Motsoeneng is under the spotlight, as well as the unilateral changes to the 90-10 local content policy costing the SABC over 200 million rand. Motsoeneng and Aguma will have their pensions withheld until they settle monies owed.
Proceedings have commenced to exercise a lien. I'm not a lawyer, so if I say that wrong, excuse me, please. Over pension payments due to Mr. Aguma and Mr. Motsoeneng. And arrangements are underway to institute urgent legal action if necessary.
Committee members also expressed disappointment in President Jacob Zuma's failure to sign a proclamation for the Special Investigative Unit to probe some SABC contracts. The SIU said it was ready to proceed 3 months ago.
I think that he's delaying the restoration of stability in the SABC. And also it affects this work that has been commissioned by Parliament.
Is that the proclamation has still not been authorized by the President. So the SIU can do nothing until that proclamation has been granted.
The Interim Board has reiterated that it wants to restore high journalism standards. Lawmakers also have their own ideas.
Go to these provinces. We can't end only there at the SABC. The damage has been done at the provincial offices, so that everything is cleaned from head office down to provincial offices.
Also for the board themselves to conduct an internal investigation about who was threatening those people and make sure that criminal charges are laid against people within the SABC.
The term of office of the Interim Board ends on the 30th of September. The committee is preparing to shortlist people who will serve on the permanent board. 362 applications have been received, and shortlisting will be done next week. There is hope, at least within the committee, that those who are serving on the Interim Board will also serve on the permanent board. Ulilani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.